Taco Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday to everybody. We got our grass-fed ground beef. Hope everybody's doing amazing. What a wild day. Does anybody else notice that with the full moon coming up on Thursday, that things are starting to get crazy? Is it just me, or do full moons actually cause things to happen? I feel like it's a real thing, like like crazy things were happening today. There was an ambulance, there was police cars, there was Amish buggies everywhere. It was pretty wild. We made it. We survived. I think we'll do better tomorrow, even though we'll be closer to the full moon. But today was a little wild. It wasn't difficult. It was just like, this normally doesn't happen. Hey, how's it going? Just talking about full moons and how things can kind of get a little hectic, a little weird. But it is Taco Tuesday, so let's keep the tradition alive. We're gonna get some hamburger meat brewing here. Gotta clean off my stovetop though. Let's do that. Cleanliness is very close to godliness, I guess. I mean, I'm not the expert. I've heard, if that matters. I'm not really trying to be godlike or anything. But. All right, we're gonna get some. What are we gonna get? Ooh, lemon juice and baking soda, guys. That's what I hear. This should do wonders on the stove top. Look at that, lemon juice, incredible. Real lemon, it says. All right. I just want to get all this baked on stuff off. So that way we can cook up some hamburger. I think it was kind of a rough day, but I really tried to stay positive. I made a mistake today. I think I said this in my last live stream. I missed a big portion of my school bus driving route this morning. It wasn't like I was driving off the road or something. It was just like I just was driving safely. I just missed my turn and didn't think anything else of it. Usually I notice, like after a while, I've missed turns before and I'm like, oh snap, I missed my turn, so I got to turn around. But this time there was some other distractions in the way. There was a cop pulling somebody over. So my attention was not on, am I still on my bus route? My attention was, how do I pass that cop car safely? I had to slow down to like 5 miles an hour. It was like they were just off of a bridge, so the section was pretty thin. The car in the other lane was like all the way off the road, and I was just like really focused on analyzing the situation. So not only did I miss my turn, but my focus directly went to like safe driving, right? I mean, I was safe driving to begin with, but my little checks and balances kind of went off the rails. Maybe that's because the full moon is coming. But then right after the cop car, there was like a bunch of Amish buggies, right? And they're like straddling the road and the edge of the road, and I'm like, I gotta focus on them to make sure that I'm not gonna run them over. So anyway, made it all the way back to school. Got to school, and my son's like, how come you didn't pick up my friend? And I'm like, uh-oh, this is the worst day ever. So I had to turn back around. I mean, really, ultimately, I probably made everybody late by 10 minutes, but they were still technically to school on time. But anyway, that was like kind of my mistake that I made today. wasn't a big deal. It all worked out, but I decided to write a little apology note to send home with the kids, so the parents knew that I knew that I made a mistake, and that I'd try to make it my mission to not let that happen again. Um, but yeah, there was a lot of other weird things. One of the kids actually hopped into the driver's seat of the school bus when the bus was stopped. Not when I was en route, but when I was at the school. I was like talking to some kids on the bus, and another kid hopped into my seat and then refused to get up, and had a massive tantrum. But they're not even in kindergarten, so yeah, very understandable. But it was a challenging situation. It all worked out. But like, okay, when a 4-year-old tries to steal your school bus, you know you're having an off day. So anyway, that happened, and then I got on the road, and there was like an ambulance and some dude on the ground in a cowboy hat. I don't usually come across stuff like that, but it was is like, yeah, full moon, it's coming. Um, it all worked out. It all worked out. Everything's great, but some days are way more interesting than others. That's for sure. Um, so I think, you know what, we'll make some much needed, well deserved tacos, and then we'll get a good night's sleep. Maybe when I wake up in the morning, I'll get some green tea going, so I get the caffeine, uh, and then I don't miss that turn tomorrow morning. Thankfully, I get another shot at at driving a school bus. I didn't get fired. It was an innocent mistake, but still, uh, you don't get a lot of slack when you're making parents late to work and stuff. So definitely, we'll take that seriously and try to be a little more observant. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to make a mistake and to get humbled. Kind of makes you think about why you do what you do. Sometimes I suppose I could get a little bit lost. Like driving a school bus is not my dream, you know. So it's like, but at the same time, it's like it's a pretty important job, and even though you don't get a lot of praise from the parents, like they're not like, good job for taking my kid to school on time. They expect it. And then when that doesn't happen, oh my gosh, you definitely know that your job's pretty important. So anyway, um so short of all of the full moon stuff that's happening and the fact that I'm making tacos right now, um I'm gonna need to wipe that down better. I was working on a video today. I basically went live on Sunday for 7 hours making a pumpkin spice cinnamon roll from scratch, with a recipe that I created with good old Chat GPT helping me out. Let me tell you, Chat GPT had never cooked that recipe before. I don't know if I'd trust Chat GPT again. It was tasty, but it. I asked ChatGPT for a flaky cinnamon roll, the best in the world, with some specific ingredients like walnut flour and, hey, I don't have vanilla. What else can I use? And anyway, it helped me with the recipe, but it just didn't turn out as good as the store bought one. I was imagining that I'd be able to rival store bought. Failed on the looks, nailed it on the taste. Taste was definitely incredible. Tasted like all of the cinnamon that you get in the swirl of a normal cinnamon roll. Anyway, so today I was working on that video, a much shorter version. Instead of 7 hours, boiled it down to 20 minutes, added some music, added some text. It's not like the greatest video on earth, but I'm a work in progress here. It should be slightly entertaining. And even though I'm not producing the world's most fabulous videos. Trying is better than not trying at this point. Why? Let's just say I can either make cheese in a cheese factory, or I can try to, I don't know, be a YouTuber. Which one's funner? I don't know. I'll do both though. I'll probably end up doing both, honestly. If if I can't figure out how to make better videos, I'm probably gonna end up making some cheese or working at Walmart. I'll do what I have to do. I'm a hustler. But right now, you know, I'm giving it a go. But I'm oversharing too, and I'm getting a lot of amazing comments from people cheering me on, which is great. But anyway, I gotta make these tacos, guys. I can't just yammer on about my incredible life all day. I got to get the meat cooked. That's important. That's step one in taco 101. So we're gonna pop this bad boy on some kind of a medium type of heat. We got this really fancy hamburger. We don't always eat organic meat. We have a family member that grows some beef conventionally, and sometimes we take from their freezer. But we try our very best to get healthy type food. But it's hard to do. When you have kids, it's like we still buy ramen. We buy summer sausage, all sorts of junk that's probably pretty bad for you. But I think we make a solid attempt at doing all the organic stuff. It's expensive, and it's like it's just hard to do. When there's 7 people, are you kidding me? Like, it's hard and expensive. We'll probably file bankruptcy in a couple of years because we bought organic food, but that's just real talk. Unless I can get my garden to be productive, you would think I have 17 acres. You would think I'd be able to grow at least half my food. I can't even feed myself a snack at this point. But next year, I got to figure out a better system for weeding. It's not happening right now, but we'll get there. I think it'd be awesome to have like a milk cow or something, but you know, I don't know. That sounds hard. Like they give you like 4 gallons of milk a day or something. Like, what would I do with all that milk? I don't know. But that's like free food for having a little baby calf or something. So maybe I just get 2 cows and then I feed 1 cow the milk we don't use. I don't know how it works, but anyway, good times. Am I good? I don't know. Is anybody good? That's the question. If everybody honestly asks themselves the question, am I good right now? If you were honest with yourself, you could either be doing better or you're doing great. I think I'm doing good. You know, I think for everything that I've experienced in life, I'm doing great right now. Would I break down in tears if somebody let me? If somebody let me cry on their shoulder? Sure. Maybe. I don't know how to cry, but I might. I'd try. If only for the fun of it. But anyway, okay, a little side project, because every good farm needs a side project. You know when you cut the tops off your strawberries? Well, I noticed there's like seeds on the top of the strawberry. Well, I mean, if you cut a ridiculous amount of strawberry off when you're cutting the green off, then there's a few seeds. So like, I want to see if I can get the seeds to grow, because I mean, I'm trying to start a berry farm. So like, heck, let's see if I can get a ton of free strawberries by just collecting seeds. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I would say like if I collected like 1,000 seeds and 2 seeds grew, that would be a very successful uh, thing. I would think like fairly successful because I would just throw them in the compost pile. I would, so it's like I don't know. I don't know. The mysteries of life, am I right? Pretty entertaining, huh? Ooh, boy, hours of entertainment here. Yeah, thank you. Great news. I appreciate it. I don't know. I appreciate the comments though. How sleep deprived could I possibly be? Um, I honestly don't remember the last time that I woke up and felt absolutely refreshed. So, if that's a thing, well, here's my whole thing. You're like, oh, you're a little different than the average man your age. Why? Why am I just slightly different? It boils down to my life experiences. Traumatic events when you're younger can come into play. Let's say I was 10 years old when my parents died, and maybe I had a rough childhood after that, and now I'm older, and it's like, I never got to finish out my Lego phase, so let's get the Legos going. Ninja Turtles were my favorite, but let's say I never got another Ninja Turtle after I turned 10. Let's buy some realistic looking Ninja Turtles that cost $50 a piece, you know. And then you have your own kids, and you're like, let me be the best dad humanly possible, because I didn't have my parents after I turned 10. And now my kids are like older than I was when I lost my parents. So it's like, let's just have fun. Let's leave them some memories. So they, hey, if I don't make it tomorrow, if I don't make it tomorrow, they can check out my YouTube channel and be like, what was my dad like? And they can come across this. Hopefully they don't see half the comments people are commenting. Um, but really, that's like half of the reason why I'm like, maybe I should do this YouTube thing, just to kind of, have fun, uh, see if it turns into something. I mean, hey, there's 1,000 channels that are making it, and have like businesses and stuff based on their channels. So it's like, I know it's an absolute pipe dream, and I may not be able to start a business or anything, but it's like if I don't try, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm like 5 years away from doing anything credible, but might as well, give it a go. What am I gonna lose? That's the question. What am I gonna lose? Am I gonna lose the respect of people I don't know or wouldn't ask their opinion anyway? Of? Did that make sense? I don't. I just I'm just having fun. I might be extremely sleep deprived, like over years and years, but this is the only body I have. I can't get anything other than what I have, so I'm just gonna use what I got. If that answers your question. Yeah, let me get you some milk. Let me get you some milk, little one. You're thirsty for milk. I will help you. Let me.
I want that little green cup with the pointy on top.
You want the milk? Okay, hold on tight. Yeah. All right, here you go.
Hang on.
Hold on tight. There you go. All right. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next year. All right, guys. The meat is officially burning. I am feeding 7 people, so I don't think a pound of meat is gonna quite cover it. So let me go spend $12 on meat and get this other package here. That's right. It's like $6 for a pound of organic meat, if that even means anything anymore. Probably doesn't, but I don't want to be caught, like, you know, with cancer or something someday and saying I never tried. So at least I know, you know, if everything falls apart, I can say, you know what? I tried to buy organic meat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I'm eating summer sausage every single day and then I turn 50 and I'm like terminal. Like, I can say, you know what? Hey, I spent $12 on organic meat. Incredible. I don't know, guys. Is anybody else's Facebook feed just totally plumb full of like health tips where they say everything has lead
What
in
is
it?
that?
Huh? Hamburger.
What is that?
Hamburger. Hamburger. Like everything has forever chemicals in it and lead, basically. That's what they say. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But there's little to nothing I can really do about it beyond having a whole lot of vague knowledge. A ton of vague knowledge. Wow. All right, hamburger's cooking. That's exciting. What am I gonna put in the hamburger? Am I gonna turn it into tacos? I have taco seasoning.
No!
No, do you just want meat?
Mhm.
Okay.
No tacos today.
Okay, I'll make tacos for Mom. You guys can have hamburgers. Should I make you a hamburger or do you want little pieces? What do you want?
I'll take a hamburger patty.
You'll take a patty. Okay. I guess I'm a short
Daddy,
order.
I want little pieces.
You want little pieces, okay. Okay, I'm a short order cook, so I guess I'll do it. Here we go. I'm gonna make this into like one of those Wendy's ones that's a square. I am not, because it's already in the frying pan, so I'm just gonna like cut a little square and then smush it, and suddenly it's transformed into a hamburger patty. Incredible. Everybody else gets chopped meat. Doesn't that sound delicious?
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right.
Let's fix the meat.
Delicious. Great. All right. All right, you can go hang out with brother and I'll tell you when it's ready, okay?
I can't
You can't.
slow down.
Oh, be careful. Don't.
Spinning.
Yeah, if you spin too much, you might cause a tornado or something. All right.
Wow, I get dizzy.
Nice. All right, hamburger's cooking. Still.
Wow.
Hamburger's cooking.
Wow.
All right. Good times. Incredible. Hey, somebody said Merry Christmas. I appreciate that. Where is your wife for cooking? Good question. I have a very futuristic family dynamic where the man is so manly that he literally does everything.
Dad, I can't stop.
It's okay.
I need it faster.
Okay, if just maybe get some pillows so when you fall down you don't hit your head or something. I don't know, or just hit your head. I mean, I can spin pretty fast too. You want to see? I don't know if you can spin as fast as me. Should I?
Yeah.
Should I demonstrate? Okay, let's see. How's this? Is this ridiculously fast?
Yes, can I try?
I think I'm creating a time portal. Or I'm gonna have a stroke. One of the two.
Watch how fast I
Okay.
can go.
Whoa. When you stop that's when you
Watch how
really
fast I can go.
that's when you really get jacked up.
Watch
Now I want to throw up. I think I could have. Oh my gosh. That was too fast. I think my brain is the only thing left spinning. You don't want to do that. Okay. All right, guys. That might be the end of the live stream. I might have to call for the ambulance, all right? Now, some of you are like, oh, what's this? Weird. No, it's what you do when you're a dad, guys. Oh, my dad didn't do that. He just sat on the couch watching football. Get over it. I like football too. The Jets suck. You know, I'm just a jack of all trades, guys. You can have fun. You don't have to act like a Sigma all the time. You don't got to do this. You don't got to do the whole thing. You just have fun. Just have fun. Cut loose. You don't need drugs or alcohol. You just need to just be like, you know what? It's okay to have fun. That's my motto. All right. Hamburger's cooking. I felt like that was ridiculously fast though. Like, did I spin fast? Was everything just a blur? Or was that just me? Like, was the background completely like I was going like 500 miles an hour? Was that cool or was that not a cool thing? Helping your family. Woman's makes good thing, more love. Yes.
Abby did it.
Stand
Stay on the seat.
stand up for yourself.
Why
Okay.
did Abby did it stay on
Yeah, stand up for myself. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. My wife is technically a sugar mama. If you can consider her being a teacher and me being a school bus driver and a stay-at-home dad, she's kind of technically the sugar mama. Even though I've brought in more money than she's brought in lifetime in our relationship. Currently she's a sugar mama. So me cooking a meal is almost necessary to keep the relationship going strong. Because if she had to work all day correcting papers and yeah, I am the sugar mama. But I mean, she's working hard all day. I do technically have a little bit of free time. It's dark outside, so I can't do mainly work or anything. You know, it's like, and plus I'm hungry. Her food does taste better though. Like, I do enjoy it. I enjoy it more. So whenever she starts cooking again, it's like, oh my gosh, this is way better than anything I could cook. But you know, it's like, I think if you're a real man, it doesn't really matter. Like, dang, you know, just imagine how much effort you got to put in to like cook, clean, do mainly hard work outside and build gardens and fix vehicles and tractors and fix barns and fix houses and take care of kids. Like, you have to be extremely strong mentally. I think the more pain, more gain. So technically, yeah. Do I want to cook? Technically, yeah. Not really. If I could sit around, yeah, sure, great. But is that the right thing to do? Probably not. So I'm making tacos. You know? Plus, it's like the golden rule. Do unto others as you would want them to do to you. I'd want my wife to make me a nice meal if I was working hard all day. You know? So I'm gonna do that for her. You know, it's good. It's a different culture though. I mean, I live in America. It's a different culture. It's just like some cultures are, you know, different. You got to respect that, I guess, but gosh, you know. Good times. Okay, how about this? Okay, in other cultures, men like hunt, right? I mean, they go out and they hunt some, you know, lions and some wildebeest or whatever, and they bring the food back. And then this is the same thing, except that, we hunted at the grocery store, and I'm like hunting the hamburger into its final form. That doesn't make sense. Um, I swear what I'm doing is extremely, extremely manly. Extremely. And you can tell, look at this. Look at this. Look at this hair. It's turning white. That means I don't sit on the couch and eat bonbons. This means hard work, dedication, the salt and the pepper, the wisdom. Come on, guys. Come on. We can make food too. Not as good. It doesn't taste as good, but it's, you just it's okay. Brazil's in the house. Brazil knows what I'm talking about. How many men in Brazil cook meals for their wife? You know? It's got to be a thing. I mean, I would not overthink cooking. All right. Plus, I'm really. Oh, was I on silent the entire time? Oh, oh. All right, guys. I think he's stuck in his own mind. That's cool. That's pretty much, I think everybody is to some degree. If you weren't, where would you be stuck? Or would you be free? What's the opposite of stuck? Would it be free? I think he's free in his own mind. Is that like, is stuck in own mind a negative connotation, but free in his own mind would be a positive connotation, or is it just all negatives or positive? I have no idea how to take anything. It's hard to read. It's like, when somebody sends you a text and you're like, oh, they meant it this way. And it's like, and it's just a misunderstanding, right? No, I didn't mean it that way. Like, it's hard. It's like, it's kind of very similar. There's probably a lot of misunderstandings when it comes to writing comments. USA lost. Yeah, probably. I don't know why we would even want to go to war with entire countries. That's it certainly wasn't on my to-do list to go to a war with something. So I like to disassociate myself from those types of controversies. Um, I kind of see everybody as the human race, uh, you know, and then there's some beautiful differences in languages and cultures and stuff. I tend to respect what is respectable, and you know, there's beautiful people from all over the world. So it's unfortunate. Uh, with at-risk kids, like wearing the keys is very common, and it's just like I don't lose them that way. It's very smart, and it's a cool necklace. It's like bling, except not as fancy. It's like, hey, it's a $20,000 necklace, right? Because the car's probably worth that much. So instead of a big diamond dollar sign, it's a Honda Odyssey. Anyway, thank you for giving me more words to put in the block section. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. Anyway, I think the meat is cooking, so let's get back to business here. It's Taco Tuesday, guys. Nothing says Taco Tuesday probably more than a good can of black beans, guys. So we'll probably get those ready for the people who want a little more fiber in their diet. All right, we're gonna stir the pot here. Let's hope I didn't burn the meat, that's for sure. I'll never be able to live it down. Okay, on my way. Very nice. Okay. Hamburger's ready. So I'm gonna plate. It's gonna look like a masterpiece. All right. I came across a channel that was kind of interesting recently. It's called Man-Made Crafts. I think it's at Man-Made Crafts. It's some dude who had like a pretty famous dad, pretty famous grandpa, and was pretty successful on some other channels, but now he's like making interesting things. It's an interesting channel. I've watched a couple of videos kind of so far. Yeah, so there's that. What else? I got the front end loader on my tractor, and it works great. I started it up after I got home tonight, and I backed it up to my tiller that's still in the crate. So ideally tomorrow I would get it out of the crate and get it hooked up to the back of the tractor and have that ready to go to start amending my gardens and stuff like that. So that's cool. I really need to get my flamethrower going. I need to do it. I need to set like half an acre on fire so that way I can throw compost in there and till it up nice for next year. In other news, I found a good deal on blueberry bushes. I took a couple trips out to Michigan to get blueberry plants, and I spent like $1,000 each time and loaded my van up. But I mean, that journey is like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours long round trip. But I found a place like 70 miles away that has a pretty good price, pretty similar to what I was getting out in Michigan. So I'm looking forward to getting more blueberry bushes this spring and not having to drive as far. So that's exciting. And they're bare root. And I've purchased plants from this guy before, and they're all like always healthy and stuff. So I feel pretty confident about getting blueberry bushes from him. So I'm not sure how much I'm gonna spend. I don't want to spend a ridiculous amount, but if I'm gonna start a berry farm, I'm gonna have to. But I might still be conservative and do maybe $600 or $800 or something. I don't know. I mean, let's face it, like people who want to start a fruit farm or a berry farm, I mean, they would spend $100,000 to really get things rolling. I'm just kind of nickeling and diming it, getting a bunch of stuff every year, but not quite getting the quantity of things that I really need, because it's expensive. And I mean, most businesses fail. So if I just went out there and spent $100,000 and couldn't get things up and running, I mean, I'd be selling my farm pretty quick or giving it back to the bank. So we've been kind of going slow, which also is kind of a hard thing to do, because you could still lose everything because you didn't go fast enough. But anyway, try to stay positive and not think about worst case scenarios. There's plenty of those. Hamburger's cooking. It's probably burning, so I'm making tacos. It's Taco Tuesday. There it is. Oh yeah, that is a hamburger. Oh my goodness. Liam, your hamburger. It looks incredible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So much food. It's a bounty. All right. We have a bounty of food. Okay. Zoe just wants meat, so we're gonna find her some good pieces here. And then I'm gonna turn the rest into taco. All right, water. Need water. Need some moisture in that meat. It is pretty dry. It's turning crispy. There we go. Get some seasoning in here. Like this. Excellent. You know, I almost became a professional chef, guys, many years ago. I decided not to do it, but could have easily been on MasterChef if I wanted to. I'm sure. Like, you try hard enough at anything, like, you could probably get on MasterChef. All right.
Can you?
Yeah?
Let me fill this
Oh,
up.
yes. Here, and I got your meat. Do you want ketchup? Or do you want Chick-fil-A?
Oh!
You want both? Both. Okay, have a seat.
And
Here you go.
the TV.
Oh, okay. You want to go sit with brother? That's fine. Okay.
Oh, I wanted to sit on the table.
Oh,
I
okay.
said no.
Oh, okay.
Can you tell him to
Yeah.
let me know?
Yeah, just you can do anything you set your mind to. Okay? Here you go. Do you want a spoon?
No.
Okay.
Can you tell him
Yeah.
that I
Yes.
just want to sit there?
Yes, I will. Okay.
When sometimes
She just wants to sit there. Okay. Oh yeah. Just be careful. You don't want to be right on top of the TV because you go blind. Okay. You don't want to go blind staring at the television. All right. Taco meat. Doing excellent. Oh wow, I can smell it from here. It's just incredible, guys. You gotta. It's hard to put into words, really. It's spectacular. All right, we got comments. Purchase plants. All right. Food burning. Oops. Good point. If you're making tacos, I know I've never gone live telling people how to make tacos before, but you want to get shells. I keep on preaching this, probably talking to the choir or whatever, but taco shells are of utmost importance. So we're gonna try to find them. I swear I had a stack of like at least 300 shells. I'm not gonna eat 300 tacos tonight, but I'm pretty sure we have capability. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I take that back. 100 shells. Packs of 30. This is yellow corn. It's probably okay to eat. What else do I have? Oh, extra fluffy tortillas for fajitas. We're not doing fajitas. We're just doing tacos, so. My wife likes it when I fry the tortilla. Like oil on a hot pan or griddle, like just to get the tortillas off to the right start. I don't have that kind of energy. And it's cold outside, so the griddle doesn't seem that inviting. Last week or the week before, I did use the griddle, and I can make like 15 tacos in about 2 minutes. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna set like a stack of these on a plate and put another plate on top of that, and then put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds or something, and zap out all the nutrients, if there's any at all, in these corn tortillas. They'll be warm, and that's pretty much it. So they're not gonna have the same flavor as being fried. I mean, you don't fry them until they're like a potato chip or whatever. You fry them like just so they're warm and they have like a little bit of crispiness, just slightly, but you can still bend it. It's hard to describe, but I'm certainly not an expert, but I do dabble in the taco making occasionally. And I'm not saying my tacos are world famous or fabulous by any stretch of the imagination, but they're edible. And everybody who's eaten one of my tacos has live to tell the tale. So those are all promising signs that I could at least continue making tacos occasionally. You need to get yourself an air fryer, says somebody who knows what they're talking about. Thank you. Diane, sounds like you've made a taco. Stick. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay. Yeah. Where's your wife? It's a good question. She's off living her best life, and I am being a good husband and cooking food for the family with a joyful heart and a dance in my step. So look at this. Look how easy this is to nuke out every single nutrient and totally transform the human genome. Now I'm gonna step back 30 feet at least. How many seconds? 30. Okay, back up. This is bad. I don't know who invented the microwave, but my entire Facebook feed is full of reasons why not to use that thing. I don't know. My grandparents had a microwave and they lived in, well, my grandpa lived till he was 86. My grandma died of cancer, so it's kind of hit or miss. Who knows what happened there? Hopefully it wasn't the Panasonic microwave with the Genius feature. That was the world's first AI, really. The good old Panasonic Genius microwave that would talk to you. That was some crazy technology back in the early 90s. I don't know when they invented that thing, but I'm telling you what, a microwave that talks to you, they don't even make that stuff anymore. I wonder why. I swear to God, I wish I had that microwave. It was something to, I mean, this is probably the first time I've spoken about this in my entire life out loud. I swear the microwave talked. It literally talked. I swear about it. I don't think I was imagining that. I need to find a video. I need to prove. I'm gonna do another 30 seconds. Those seem kind of cold, so I'm backing up. Good for you, my friend. Is she close by? You need to get yourself an air fryer. Nice. So anyway, does anybody else know what I'm talking about when I say Panasonic made a microwave that could actually talk to you? But it's not like new technology. It was like from at least 30, 35 years ago. It was incredible. Like by today's standards, like I have not seen a microwave actually speak. You know what I mean? Like this thing would tell you like whatever was happening. It was crazy. I really need to get a link for it. Hold on. Actually, this live stream is gonna take a little pause until I find an actual physical link so you guys know I'm not crazy. I will be right back. All of you probably don't have the patience to stick around, but I'm going to try to drop a link for this microwave unless somebody beat me to it. Let me see. Microwaves back then were pretty dangerous. Oh, people with pacemakers couldn't even be near microwave. Today's microwaves are very safe. Maybe that's why they don't talk anymore. Achievement task. Not sure what that is. Anyway. Things are pretty interesting. Does anybody else feel the full moon coming, or anybody else experiencing like weird things that don't normally happen, but are making their days interesting. Because the full moon is coming. I feel like today seemed like a big day, like things you don't normally see in the world are kind of happening. But yeah, it could just be me. Um, it was just a very interesting day, that's for sure. Let's see. Well, the tacos are looking incredible. I'm excited for those. I hope everybody's having a fabulous day out there, living their best life. Spare no expense, guys. Just enjoy. Enjoy. Yep. These tacos shells are looking. Uh, they're looking like flat tires, but they're warm. They should hold food that is applied to them. Meat done. Now we need to work on some toppings. What are we gonna top it with, guys? Any guesses? That's right, cheese. Cheese is one of those toppings. Don't act like it was obvious. It wasn't a completely obvious answer. Any other answers out there? Such as sour cream. Yes, sour cream is an option. Super awesome. Good job. Oh, somebody said salsa. Yes, salsa is okay. It's not everybody's jam. Not everybody likes tomatoes. You know, there's a lot of picky people out there. But I don't know. Yeah, that works. Hot sauce. Some people like hot sauce. That's right. Don't be ashamed if you like hot sauce. We got a big old jug of it for some reason. I don't know how long this stuff lasts. It's been in there a while. Does it have an expiration date? Tapatio. Tap at eo? Tapatio? I don't know. How do you pronounce that? Anyway, it doesn't even have an expiration date. Is that because there is none? Or they just don't want you to know? Anyway, probably just discovered a new conspiracy theory, but I won't get into it. Cilantro. People love cilantro. We got some fresh cilantro, guys. Spare no expense. You want to live the lifestyle of the fancy, just get some cilantro. A lot of people say it tastes like soap, and it's not their thing. But other people are like, yeah, cilantro, it's a thing. I don't know. To each their own, I guess. My wife likes cilantro. It's her thing. But I'll eat it in her to honor her wishes for herself. Like I normally like to eat what she eats, even if I don't like it, just to show that solidarity or whatever. So it's like, okay, she likes cilantro, let me try cilantro. I didn't used to drink coffee, and she was a big coffee drinker. So I was like, okay, let me try some coffee. I'll be part of the club. It's just like the kids nowadays, they call that simping, simp or whatever. Sure. I don't see that as anything being wrong with that. Like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm cool on my own. Like, I like to have uh you know lonely man time, but there's nothing wrong with enjoying whatever your wife enjoys. So, and it's simple. It makes it simple. Like, we're at a restaurant, I'm like, I'll have what you're having. Every once in a while, she'll want a couple of different things, and so I'll be like, okay, I'll get that, and you can have some, or whatever. I'm a simple guy. I don't, you know, it's whatever makes her happy. But she doesn't always take full advantage of that. I'm a pretty easygoing guy. So really, I mean, it's like you gotta make her happy, you know. Um, and I mean, you know, it's good times. So, oh, avocados. Did I mention the avocados? This is where it's at. This is the guacamole. No tacos complete without the guac. Um, you want to use like the ripest one first. I think that's this. This one's getting there. This one's not quite there. So we'll crack this open. We'll get some nice guac. Um, it's incredible. It's like whoever knew that guacamoles existed, you know, like only in somebody's dreams, and then they're like, "Whoa, that's real."
I'm tired.
Oh, you're tired.
No,
Oh
actually,
boy.
I'm thirsty.
Oh, you're thirsty. Okay. Do you have your cup right there? Your water?
It's empty.
Oh, it's empty. I'll fill it up. Hold on tight. Here we go. I'm filling your water. Holy cow. Here you go. I got a bunch of water for you. Here you go. Here you go. Okay, be careful. There you go. Okay. Excellent. Well, guys, I mean, I basically have shown you guys how to make tacos from A to Z. It's the meat, that's the thing. And then you need something to hold the meat. And then you need the cheese right here. You can do condiments like a black bean. Is that a condiment? No. This is like a condiment though, right? Salsa, a bunch of hot sauce, a sour cream. Don't forget your cilantro. Did I say guacamole? And what else? Oh, lemon or lime juice. Let me find that. Guys, if you want to feel like you're on a tropical vacation. Oh, here we go. Lime juice, okay? That's pro tip. All right, guys. Oh, do I remember R&D fishing? Potentially. I've made dinner for my wife. Thank you, Diane. Thank you for the lovely comment. I appreciate that. Yes. Okay, guys. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to put together a taco, and I'll do the taste test, and I will be very descriptive. It'll be like ASMR. You'll be so glad that you stuck around. So let me get a special plate to dish this up, and I'm going to make the presentation on par.
Davey wanted that won't sit, but I wanted it.
Oh. All right, guys. We got the plate for the shell. We're going to slap that shell right there. Then I'm going to come in with a nice...
But Davey didn't got the plate with it for long.
Oh. Then we're going to slap some meat right on there like this. Super great, super delicious, right? I know there's a lot of theories about meat out there. Should you eat it? Shouldn't you eat it? Should you eat vegetables all the time, 24 hours a day? Lots of theories. I try to stay away from controversy here on the channel, but by golly, you know, you never know. Okay, so here's our base. We got the shell, we got the meat, we got the cheese. We don't stop there though, guys. We don't. What would be the next option here? I think what do we do? Salsa next? Okay, guys. We're gonna put a little salsa on this bad boy. You could cut up some fresh tomato, some onion, but the salsa has that in there, and it's like the lazy man's fresh tomato and onion or whatever. So there you go. Suddenly we're cooking with fire here. We're moving fast. We're taking names. We don't want to do the sour cream just yet. That's like one of the toppings that goes with the avocado guacamole stuff. So what would be next? I would say next we'll go with some cilantro. So you're gonna come in here from your fresh cilantro, and you're gonna rip off a bunch, like a bunch, like this much. Okay. I'm gonna wash this off real quick, guys, just to make sure it's absolutely as fresh as humanly possible. Give it a nice rinse. Oh my goodness. So fresh, so clean. Gives it that nice soapy taste that everybody loves. And we just slap that cilantro right on there, guys. That's all you got to do. I think I still have the stems in there too. Like you can eat the whole part of the plant is edible. So just keep it simple. Slap some cilantro on there. You could use that as the very last item, actually. Even put that on top of the guac and the sour cream. But I just lose all my my inhibitions and just slap the cilantro wherever I want to, because it's that good. If you're into soapy taste, at least it doesn't taste like lavender soap. That would be pretty intense. But like it's just like a mild soap. Because who doesn't miss when their mother would put a bar of soap in their mouth for saying the wrong thing? Didn't happen to me, but I've seen it in the movies a few times. I think it was in Old Yeller or something. I don't quote me on that one. But anyway, okay, we've cut our guacamole all the way around. We're gonna twist. Voila. It looks good. Sometimes you get a bad guac and it's like brown on the inside. But this one's looking great. I'm just gonna pop out this seed. I love planting avocado seeds. I mean, this thing will grow easily. Just throw it in a pot, throw some soil on it. There's like 20 different videos that you'll watch out there that show people planting avocado seeds 15 different ways, but I just slap it in a pot with soil and it grows. And then after it's grown like a foot, you cut off the top few inches or whatever, and then that's supposed to help it turn into a nice tree. I don't know. Instead of a single stem that just grows forever. But don't quote me on that, guys. We're here for tacos, not for tips on growing avocado trees. Do you want to see my avocado trees, guys? Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you that I'm not all talk. All right, right here, actually. Okay. My camera's broken. It's just flipping me from one side to the other. It's not showing the back camera. All right, right here. That is avocado tree from an avocado that I just planted. And then it has some like orange trees and stuff in there. Anyway, super easy to grow. I just wish you could make money selling avocado trees. It's so ridiculously easy. Like, you think a guy could make like $10 selling avocado trees. Anyway. All right, I'm going to get a bowl for this guac. That's the next step. Excellent. Finally found a bowl, guys. It's been a while, but I'm back. All right, and we're just gonna take a spoon and scoop out all these goodies. Incredible. You want to make sure you get every last drop. Sometimes some of that guac will want to stick to the shell, but you know, you gotta get every little last morsel off of that. Boom, that easy. It took me seconds. And I'm gonna do both halves. I'm gonna be generous and make an entire avocado into guacamole. Very nice. Just scooping that out. Got some on my finger. If you do that, wash your hands, guys. People don't want the germs. Gotta wash your hands. The human mouth, one of the dirtiest things. I heard it's dirtier than dog's mouth. So I'm gonna wash my hands now that I've committed that cardinal error. I'm like the king of washing hands. I'm like, if I see anybody with their hand in their mouth, I'm just like, come on. I'm always handing out hand sanitizer and stuff to random people. Like the cashier at Walmart, like licking their fingers. I'm like, what? Please don't touch my items and then put them in a bag. You just licked your finger. I'm like, ah. And here I am licking the avocado off my fingers. So, guys, I just did the role model thing and washed my hands for you, just so you know I care. I wish Chef Ramsay would wash his. Does he? Wouldn't that be amazing? Like if Chef Ramsay yelled at people, "You put your hands in your mouth, you sandwich," or whatever he says. You know, it's like, yeah, Ramsay, tell him to wash his hands for 20 seconds with soap. All right, guys. Well, making the avocado, slap that on, put all your ingredients together, and you're on your way to amazing tacos. Berries are sweet, but life is sweeter. We'll see you on the next one.